Noob review.
Hello and welcome to another noobreview.com video quick look, and today we are looking at Lego Batman 2. I'm joined by Adam Radcliffe.
Hello.
And Mr. Kieran Roycroft.
What's up?
And I am Luke Mears. So, first things first, Lego Batman 2. It's the first Lego game to have voice acting in it, as if you couldn't tell already.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm sure that they've never had voice acting in it before.
Next big thing is, it has other DC superheroes in it. Superman. And it's open world.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Now I haven't seen anything of this game at all, so you're just blowing my mind instantly.
The music alone.
This looks incredible.
I didn't know anything about this, Luke. I'm so glad we did this video. And
I'd like to personally thank you for costing me 40 quid, because I'm going to go buy this tomorrow.
Well, if you're playing as another character that's obviously not able to fly, then you can drive around Gotham City in vehicles. Now, at this point in the story, my Batmobile has been broken, so I've got to borrow Robin's bike.
Oh, great. Couldn't the Green Lantern just come down and fashion you up a new one?
He probably could, but I haven't unlocked Green Lantern yet, because it's got quite an intricate unlock system. But I'll talk more about that in a minute. So it's got all of the memorable locations from Gotham City. It's got Arkham Asylum. Where else is memorable? There we go, the Wayne Building, Wayne Towers, or whatever it's called. City Hall. All other sorts of places.
The Batcave.
Yeah, the Batcave's there, and it's fully populated with Lego civilians and Lego villains running around.
Oh, it's just like GTA.
A little bit, yeah. Now, one of the cool things about this is, strewn around the city, there are these little computer terminals that you can activate. And when you activate them, it lets you know when there's a villain nearby.
Like Man-Bat.
Exactly. So, what you do is you go to the location where the villain is located, and you have to solve a little tiny puzzle in order to fight them, and then potentially unlock them. So, in order to do this, there's a golden item here, which means Superman has to burn it with his heat vision.
Awesome.
And then you have a little boss fight. Unfortunately for Man-Bat, I'm playing as Superman, who's pretty much invulnerable, so there's no way he's going to win.
Is he actually invulnerable?
Yeah, pretty much. There are some things that can hurt him, like kryptonite, but nothing else can.
Yeah.
As far that I've seen.
Poor old Man-Bat.
So they're quite authentic in regards to the comics, then.
Definitely, they are indeed, and that's one of the most impressive things about it. If Arkham City is kind of like the modern take on sort of DC superheroes, very dark, very gritty, then this is completely authentic to kind of the slightly earlier period, say the 70s or maybe the 80s, where it's kind of cheeky fun.
I'm really surprised how far the Lego games have come, really, because I've never been that interested in them. I don't understand why they're as popular as they are.
Because they're fun. Yeah, they are really fun.
And they're playable entirely in co-op as well, locally only, I'm afraid, which is why you're seeing this split screen effect. Now, one of the things that they've implemented in recent Lego games is kind of a dynamic split screen that only activates when you need it. So let's say Superman goes flying off as he's about to. The screen splits.
Right.
Now, on the left side, there's Robin's view, and on the top, there's Superman's view. And the kind of split in the screen changes depending on where you are positioned. Now, at times, this can be really disorienting if you find that the split does a 180-degree turn.
Yeah.
Electricity suit.
Yeah, there's loads and loads of new outfits. Robin's obviously got his hazard suit, which lets him walk through poisonous chemicals and go underwater, and Batman's got an electricity suit, which allows him to navigate past electrical obstacles and past charges between machines. And what you've got here is a little cooperative puzzle where Batman on the top unlocks the path for Robin down below, who then in the next section unlocks the path for Batman above, and so on until you eventually work your way through it.
Right.
Now, what we're doing at the moment actually is playing in the free play mode, which happens whenever you beat a level. You can return at any point and play it with any characters you want, which in some regards kind of breaks it, because, you know, we could have both just turned into Superman and then just flew past this puzzle.
Huh.
Oh, but that was spoiler fun.
Yeah. Hidden throughout each of these levels as well, there are a number of hidden objects. There are 10 pieces of mini kits that when you collect them all make new vehicles.
Right.
Which you can then use in the city. There are endangered civilians that you have to rescue, which unlocks gold bricks, and there are 250 gold bricks to discover in this entire game. So
More collectibles.
If you achieve everything in each level, I think you unlock 4 gold bricks, and there are 15 levels. So what's that? 60 gold bricks from just doing the levels, which is 190 hidden elsewhere throughout the open world environment.
This music sounds familiar.
It is the music from the first Tim Burton movie by Danny Elfman.
Oh, right.
Arguably, it's probably the most... Well, it's one of the most recognisable Batman theme tunes.
Is that Croc I see down there? It looks like him.
That is, that's Killer Croc in his cage.
Oh, the poor guy. Let him out. What's he gonna do?
Knock your head off.
So I suspect then, with like the sort of the open world aspect, that this is a bit of a... Not so much a test of the technology, but it's kind of a precursor to the new Lego. I think, is it an MMO? I think it's an open world MMO. Lego World.
Lego Universe.
That's it. Yeah.
There's Lego Universe, and there's also an open world Lego game coming out on the Wii U, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think that was Lego World. But yeah, this basically seems like a test run for it, and it works really well. Even in split screen, there's a little tiny bit of slowdown, but it still works really well.
I'm really impressed by this. It's been ages since I've played a Lego game, to be honest. I think the last one I played was the last Star Wars one, which was heaps of fun. So I might give this one a go. It looks great.
Did you play the first Lego Batman?
I've played 10 minutes of the first Lego Batman.
You
And
swine.
those 10 minutes were great, but it's not really that fun when you play it on your own. So
I tried playing the Indiana Jones one, and the whole time I was just thinking, I wish I was playing a proper Indiana Jones game where it wasn't Lego. Not saying it wasn't a proper game, but I was just the whole time I just couldn't stop thinking. I wish it wasn't Lego because it is good.
what?
But,
Right. So we've had Star Wars, Batman. We've had Indiana Jones, Harry Potter. What would you like to see get the Lego treatment next? I know Lord of the Rings is actually coming out, so that's on its way. But is there any particular one? Like, off the top of my head, I'd really like to see a Ghostbusters one. I think that would work really well.
yeah, I mean it's got to be a film that has the same sort of just fun characters.
Yeah.
It needs a large cast
Yeah,
as well.
you need
definitely.
a large cast to make it work. And
Could you imagine playing a Slimer though? It would be great.
It's like I thought Star Trek maybe. I don't know
Yeah,
how
they
the
could
missions would work in that.
It doesn't really have like a child appeal though, does it? Star Trek. It's a bit too.
I suppose not.
It's a bit too hard.
A bit too serious.
Doctor Who, I'd imagine.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a really good one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on it already.
Yeah. And obviously, they'll probably do a DC Heroes one for when the DC film comes out as well.
I'm sure there'll be a Justice League game. I mean, this one
That's it.
pretty much is a Justice League game. Although the first third, you only play as Batman and Robin, and this level is about halfway through.
Do you get to fight Mr. Freeze here?
No, you don't get to fight Mr. Freeze here.
Oh.
He's just, like Killer Croc, he's someone that's just trapped in his cell.
Oh, the poor guy.
Oh, is he fully voice acted by Arnold though?
He's not, I'm afraid.
Oh,
God, but he's so good.
you broke my heart.
He's such a good actor.
No. Yeah, he does very good physical performances. I agree with you there. Yep. Dramatic range may be lacking a little bit, but yeah, he does make some good films. Good movies, I should say.
Thank you for playing. Presented by
Noob Review.